Luke tacks down the extra point. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Still going past the 40. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great, set. When anyone hit, hey!
They go to Barkley again. Another big rip for him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
No touch, set. No touch.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the 1st quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out in the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage. Does a beautiful job knocking it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens 1st down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
You go ahead and watch me live while I'm kicking his ass on Madden. I'll send you the link. Just go ahead and watch me live. Learn something.
First down now, ball at the 33. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Runs around him. He's got space. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Great, set.
Running left, this is Barkley. Shoots away from one. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. All right, short of the marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Turning to Henry on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Lamar throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Hill now from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Jackson trying to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
Setting up, second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. His back, Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Bigsby with the return. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He has stopped shy of the 15. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. To the left side, cut by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35. The toss now to Henry. Here he goes again. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle.
Talking about you wish I would. I got him. Your wish came true. Hey, your wish came true. Talking about I wish you would. Yeah, your wish came true, all right.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Shipley now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches in.
Once you learn how to ride a bike, you'll never forget. I don't want to hear that.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So
I made that wish come true, too.
Set. Hey, Silver.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Silver, ready?
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced.
I made that wish come true, too.
They turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, Alpha, what?
From the pistol, Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
We changed it. Set up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This will be a 44-yard look. Luke knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Shipley now to return. All right, So he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Good. Check. Hey, easy. 60. I know anyone, huh? Silver, check. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
No touch. I know anyone, huh? No touch.
Running right is Bigsby. Here he goes again. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
No touch.
Again, it's Bigsby. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
No touch. Carl Vianney. No touch.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Looking quickly here.
Phil King. No touch.
Bigsby. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. It's just been a difference maker.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Lamar. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Looking to throw. Well mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
No touch it. No touch it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock.
Should stay with your bread and butter, bro. Can't do nothing different on me. Stay with your bread and butter.
Of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen from Henry. Football is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They toss right side to Henry. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
First down, Ravens.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Henry. And he'll find him for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Great decision to bounce this outside block. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens only up by a few. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now here's Lamar. Setting up the screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hits his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Put the body on the line for his team. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles first down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. John Dotson, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Hurts trying again on second down. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Hurts on first down. Caught by Johnson on the slant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Design keeper here for Hurts. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42. Handoff headed right to Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They've right up the gut to Hill. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Hill again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
See, I like to play with my food. I don't know about you, but I love to play with my food, nigga. That's what we do over here, man.
So he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.